My name is Chai and I'm down here with our PLAGGA group today. I'm doing some work by the riverside, and PLAGGA was originally started as a garden club, and we just facetiously made an acronym that's Pappinbarra Ladies and Gentlemen's Gardening Auxiliary, because we thought that sounded rather fancy, even though most of the time we're kind of, scrubbing around in the bush.
Hi, my name's Emma, and I suppose I was the one that came up with the original idea of starting PLAGGA, which is our garden club. We had a similar garden club where I'm from, in Fremantle in Western Australia, so the idea carried over to here. And once I met all these like-minded people who were also interested in gardening, it just seems like a really natural thing to do. And
originally we had lots of small children back then as well. They're all grown up now, so the childcare was part of it, and then there's also the food element as well, so each person would bring a dish and take turns looking after the kids, and then we'd get whatever projects that family wanted to get done. So we've got 6 families involved. Some come and go. One of the families is currently in Tasmania at the moment, so we just sort of take turns. So most people would get a garden club twice a year, with having 6 families. We could do one every month, it doesn't necessarily have to be gardening jobs. It can be really whatever needs to be done, especially at the moment where we've got some emergency cleanup like we're doing today after the floods. So yeah, we've done all sorts of projects, some of them very memorable, like pushing tanks uphill and digging holes in pure rock, those kind of things. But yeah, all sorts of other projects as well.
So today we're going to do our planting and fencing. So if we want to break up into 2 teams, or maybe 4 and 3, 150 plants or so?
It's about 140. So these are the koala food trees that we got to do the corridor.
I absolutely love cooperative work. There's some quality about that which makes the end result somehow greater than the sum of the parts. And I think your energy and enthusiasm runs for much longer when you're sharing the work. And
some things just look like they're just too much, but when you've got like 3 families or 4 families, it's doable.
Yeah.
And it's not too arduous, if it's a social day as well.
The friendships that you develop and the body of knowledge that friendship network holds. We have just got the most amazing body of knowledge and skills,
builds your confidence with getting together with people, and it makes it easier to understand different points of views, because even though everyone around here has quite similar points of views, I think that there are definitely obviously varying points of view. It's so good to just get that diversity that you need.
So yeah, climate change is becoming a big deal in our lives, and out here we've had 2 catastrophic level fire events in the last 3 years, and we've had just now a massive flood.
I think that it's accumulated as far as stress goes for people, that they're feeling like that. They're kind of burnt out with their fight and flight kind of response to things, and they're tired. They're really tired of it and exhausted. But there's a lot of people which are coming forward and talking about the fact that they are feeling that way, so it's quite a good a result in that as far as the community goes.
Some of the projects that we do might be directly related to that, like planting the creekside like we're doing now, which helps to stabilise soils, that kind of thing. Any kind of tree planting at the moment is going to help our climate, but also it's so much to do with just how we feel as people living out here as well, having that connection with people, still connection with the earth. So I think that's been really important to us.
Yeah, I'm probably a little bit more of a quieter sort of solo person and stuff, and so it does kind of bring out that, you know, talking and a bit more community and a bit more social connection. It has been pretty tough on us. I mean, even just today, we don't know quite what we're doing. We're just trying to get the cows back in and contain, and then we'll go from there. So it can be quite stressful.
But even more than the food security, because I guess that's on a small scale for all of us, is just the community resilience that comes from that. It's just extraordinary. You know, when the wheels fall off, I would much rather be living in the country with all of its problems, because the ability to rally and draw on all of that knowledge in the country is just completely amazing. So
Good
Definitely.
kind of distraction.
Yeah, it kind of,
Take your mind off things.
and you get support from those who know what's going on. Like, they have the empathy and sympathy to understand where you're coming from and what the situation is. People are just so close-minded about that sort of thing.
Yeah.
They just go, whatever, it's not a big deal. But it's actually a huge deal. And people of our generation don't often understand the dire consequences of the climate change it's having on the world.
Lots of people judge, but they don't really know what they're judging. They're just judging because other people have told them
It's a lot of peer
it's
pressure.
not true. So